Discuss your reactions to Arthur and William.
Well, I guess my reactions are, I was just kind of surprised how important basketball was, I guess, to like even just high schools, and how they even had to just like try out for high schools and get like scholarships and stuff from their community. It was really sad when Aggie's family was really suffering from the poverty side, and they were losing like electricity and stuff like that, while William was dealing with surgery and like a whole bunch of different problems that were pretty surprising. I didn't realize that 16-year-olds had to get surgery for basketball. I thought the story was pretty much, it wasn't like the most happiest story ever, because you had to see these people struggle, and it didn't really look like they had much of a future because they didn't care about school. So you just kind of like hope that they would make it to basketball, because if not, their lives were pretty much crap, because one already had a kid, and the other guy didn't really like, it was like failing all his classes and stuff. So yeah, my reaction was pretty much just, I don't know, feeling bad for them, pretty much.
How did the filmmakers compare Arthur and William's stories throughout the film?
Well, how they would compare it is that they would like do one family for a little bit and show whatever they were going through, and then they would go back, almost back in time, to like show the other family and how they were dealing with like the same thing, just kind of like parallel them, and what different obstacles that the kids had to go over. And I thought that the families were pretty much similar in the comparison. They were just basically just dealing with different things, but like same kind of like rough neighborhoods and like poverty, and like not really doing that well in school and having to like get their grades up for university.
Compare the two families, the Aggies versus Gates, strengths, weaknesses, and values.
I thought that Aggie's family, well, they had the problem with his dad was abusive and a drug addict, and they were dealing with serious like welfare, and like they were losing electricity, and serious kind of like serious poverty, and not able to really go outside too long because there was like drug addicts, and he got mugged with a gun. So he was dealing with kind of that stuff, but they were a very close family, and they would like, whenever they were celebrating, they would like dance as a family, and they were churchgoers, so I guess they had high moral values, and he made sure he didn't get into like drugs or anything. So I think that family had really high values. Gates's family was a little bit better off when it came to financially. They still weren't in the best neighborhood, but they had a little more money, and he was mainly dealing with the fact that he needed surgery for his knee at a young age, and the fact that he had a child, which kind of sucks.